cat, what are you doing? Silly cat. Alright, let's get everything set up. You ready, kitty? Are you ready? You're a silly cat. And a very sleepy cat at that, too. Alright. Okay. Alright. So, let's get everything started. I need to make sure our volume's right. So just give me a moment here. Let's just make sure we got everything going correctly. Oh boy, just update. Alright, let's see. What do we got, machine? What do we got? If it doesn't lag so much, geez. Good grief, this is... Twitch, fix your app. Please. Oh my gosh, Twitch. You're killing me. It's not the face I use, Twitch. Use the legit emoticon. Don't know why you had to correct to that. It's weird. Hold on, apparently Twitch needs to update real quick, so I'll just let that do a thing real quick. Then I can double check the sound, because we really need to double check the sound. Because I know my voice is going to be loud, but I also don't want to cut you guys out from the music, because, you know, the music's really freaking good. Judging from the bars, I'm going to say it's low. So I, of course, want to boost it up a bit, but I don't want to boost it too much. Volume is such a problem. Oh, there's a potato. Hey, Jay. I'm expecting an avalanche of potatoes once Cat gets here. Okay, tell me our sounds here, machine. Okay, it looks like we're sounding good. Okay, I think that volume level will work. Good, good, good. Alright, we are set to go then. Let's get moving. We've got a lot to cover today. We gotta fight, we gotta do a month. We gotta recruit people. Let's go. Hey, there you are. Oh, such a cute cat. Okay, did we do... I don't think we did certifications last time. I guess I have to go as thief for now. Until I can get up into something like a trickster. Okay, so we'll be focusing more on physical weapons. Okay, alright. Uh-huh. Come on, machine. Can we ask Mercedes for help?
Yeah.
No. Okay. Wait, hold on. I didn't. Oh. Okay, I was just double checking. I wasn't paying too much attention. Okay. We don't really need to do that one. I don't think we need to press on that one, but it never hurts. I wish I could do that one. I'm sitting here thinking this is a loading screen. That's not a loading screen. Stupid. That's not it.
We've got to go now.
We gotta go now.
The situation in Remire Village has changed drastically. We don't know much more than that. We're hearing reports that the villagers are killing each other. Some say houses are burning. Regardless, we need to move.
Boink, there we go. Just say that for later.
Help! Somebody please help!
What's going on here?
This is
He
unbelievable.
needs a
There's
therapist.
no way to tell who's lost
The one that needs a therapist is Dimitri.
If we don't act quickly, things are just going to keep getting worse. If some must die, just know it was by the will of the goddess.
Nobles are responsible for the safety of the commoners. By the honor of House Gloucester, I swear that I will save them all.
Claude, there are some strange
All right.
looking people here.
So you noticed too. Look, there's a suspicious group hiding amongst the villagers. Could they be the culprits? If so,
I mean, they're cultists.
there you have it. Our objective is clear. Take down that suspicious group and rescue the village.
Okay. So, with how I'm thinking, the Dark Knight will appear on this map. I'm not going to fight him. But, what I am going to do is take out a couple of his lackeys because they give off a scythe that is... They give two scythes, I think, that are just as good as his scythe. They'll appear over here, because the Dark Knight will sit here on this stupid tile. I also want to try and get that chest. Luckily, I'm a thief. Wow, I didn't realize how good that was. That was unintentionally good. Alright then. Lawrence, you don't need to be an Audunate. Flane, you do. Yuri, I'm gonna take you off so I can put Mercedes on. And Anna or Ignatz. I'm gonna do Ignatz. Okay, so I no longer need that. Give me a sword. Yes, I left myself a 11 sword. Oh, I'm going to end the world with this sword. Okay, Hilda. He'll be fine. Okay, your axe needs to be boosted a bit. Your sword needs to be fixed. I need to just turn it into something else, honestly. See, you'll be fine. What do you mean by hacked weapon? Do you mean like a game, like a weapon cheated into the game, or just a weapon that's just completely overpowered in general? No. I've done nothing to my game cartridge. Also, Nintendo would kill me. I'd rather not have Nintendo come after me for it. Okay, so I want strength. So I'm not gonna be... Actually, I do want magic because I'm using magic. And I guess I'll take bow instead of battalion. Well, yeah, saying as Nintendo / Niantic is getting after people for cheating Pokemon into Pokemon Go, and then they're transferring them into Pokemon Home, and then putting them in Pokemon Sword and Shield, which is getting people banned. Like, it is, like, deactivating your accounts and everything like that. Like, they are going hard at it. So, yeah, trust me, Nintendo's going freaking crazy. Okay, strength 2. I think we can do that instead of HP, +5. Hilda, you'll be fine. Felix, you don't have anything else, dang it. You'll be fine, Marianne. Lysithia, I think that's good for you. Whoops, what the heck? Pressing too many buttons at once. Okay, Bernie has absolutely nothing. I need to get her stuff. You don't have a... I'm not making you use a lance, so... That doesn't have any purpose. Do you even have a lance? No, you don't. Why do you have lance prowess? I can't mess with Marianne's. I'll trade that for that. Alright, that's as good as we're gonna get there. Yeah, that's as good as that's gonna get. Nope, Hilda should be fine with us. Hilda will be just fine. Hilda's always fine. That's all Lysithia ever needs. Do you even have a lance? Did I give you a lance? I never gave you a lance. I don't know why I've never given you a lance. Although, for right now, that doesn't matter. I think you're gonna get a new one anyway. Right? No. Whatever. I think that's fine for Ash. Okay. Double check battalions real quick. Ignatz does not have one. You have one. Everyone but Felix should have one. Yes. Okay, good. Shamir can use Lance. Because she has a B in Lance. Which is why I could understand why you thought before that Shamir could do good as a bow knight. What do you mean? Yeah, I was about to go. I'm like, that sentence doesn't give me enough context to figure out what you're saying. Let's see. Okay, so we've got these units up here. We got to deal with Tomas. Yep. Okay, Hilda, I'm gonna have you trade with Shamir. Let's see Thea trade with Marianne. And Felix needs to trade with Ash. There we go. Okay, save. And then go to the market. Oh, wait, I should have waited till after I was done repairing stuff. First off, whoops. forge. I need to fix Felix's sword. Let's just give him a killing edge.
Thanks a bunch.
Okay. Go and replenish those. Double check all. Ooh, my lance.
Is that the thanks a bunch?
And I guess my bow too.
Thanks a bunch.
Oh, fine. Fine. Uh-oh, I don't have enough money.
Come back.
Whoops. Too many bees. Oh, we don't have... we don't got any bullion. Alright then.
Come back.
Well, that's as much as we're gonna do today. Cool, okay. Okay. Whoops, hey.
There are some suspicious-looking ruffians out there, but our top priority is to rescue the villagers. Got it?
Got it.
I'll rein in the villager.
That one, that one, that one, that one. That one, that one.
Stay focused.
Moving away. Oh, I don't have a thing down. Oh, never mind. We'll just crit. Okay, that's fine. Jeez.
Ready and willing.
Claude, you want to crit? Nope. Okay. I see how it is, Claude.
I'll go.
Start working on that with Felix. Wow.
Oh no.
Okay, Bernie, I need you to hit here. Alright, that's not the grandest hit, but okay.
Who? Me?
Our goal today, save as many civilians as possible. 24% chance to crit. Let's see how this goes. That's Hilda for you. Alright.
Leave it to me.
Okay, Lysithia, you're with me. Shamir, you're sticking back here. You're gonna be our defending archer unit. Ash, you're with me.
Here we
Take
go.
Marcetta's with me because I want to keep her out of harm's. I need to boost support with her. That's what I need to do. Oh snap! We could Thor on this dude. There we go. Problem solved. Yeah, right? Oh, Cat, you missed Hilda critting. Alright, so the reason we have Marcetta's and Marianne is because we need people with physic, because these guys are gonna get trashed in this mode. Oh, you think it's smart to fight Felix, huh? Yeah, no. Ah, crap, they respond. Well, shoot. Okay, the one thing we have to make sure of is that Geralt does not get up to the hill. That is the one thing we have to be sure of.
You can't be. The one giving orders to those weird ruffians.
We can't let let Geralt get up here. He can deal with these units, but the second he tries to fight Tomas, well, it's game over. Because Tomas will instantly kill. Okay, I did not want to boot Bernie that much. Oh, Bernie. What happened to your damage, sweetie?
I'm in danger.
Hilda's fine, see? She's just going through. She's just going through the actions. Alright, need to keep moving. I'll deal with the one over here. Claude, you get that guy. Ash, care to help him out? 62% hit. Here we go. Oh, there we go. There's our boy. Okay, this guy goes home. Well, I guess he can't go home. His home's on fire. Shush. Okay, Felix, I need you to go through here. Suffer through the fire and the flames. Oh, Marianne, look at that. Oh, yeah, look at that. Okay. Okay. Why did you run into the fire, sir? What the frick are you doing? Don't go to the hell! What are you doing? You fool! I need to take this guy out first. I can't have that village dying. Okay, you're gone. Bye. Okay, how far can Marianne reach? Nope, she cannot reach. Not yet, at least. Okay, that guy's going to live one more hit. So we need to get him moving fast. Well, I could safely say this soldier is dead because, he's stupid. You stupid. What was that from? I feel like that was Game Grumps. You stupid. Come on, man. No, that was Achievement Hunter. That's what it was. What? What's wrong? You want to come up? Jump up. Come here. If you want to get up here, jump up here. Come on. Snickers. Hey. Hey. Hop up. Is that what you want? Come on. No claws. Come on. Snickers. I'm not going to wait forever for you to jump up here. Dork. What are you doing? Don't mess with my violin, you silly cat. I'll be fine. Well,
Appreciate it.
you doing?
Tomas, what in the
Oh,
world
now
are
you're
you
just
doing?
chilling in front of my vent.
I'm not Tomas. My name is Solon.
Savior,
the savior
nothing.
of all. What's the matter? So shocked you can't even speak. You were so easily fooled by my disguise. I was hiding away in Garrick Muck to get the blood of that little girl.
Okay, so that might not be wholeheartedly true.
Her blood
That depends on if he can dodge this, the first heavy knight there. That's if he can dodge that. And if he's got good enough resistance, he won't take too much damage from the
I'll have a bit of fun.
That's the death.
he won't take too much damage from the priest. That's actually, I don't think that priest can attack. Don't even think that's a thing he can do. I think he's just there to heal Solon. Oh, nope, he's dead because the archer crit. Okay. Oh my gosh. Jeez. Holy crap. Like, there was no doubt he was dead. He died before it could happen. Holy crap. Can we get rips in chat? Jeez. Oh my gosh. Oh man. That was brutal. I can reach that guy. Snickers. You are killing me, Smalls. You don't have any of those. Oh, shoot. What? Give me a second, cat. Silly cat, meow meow. Okay, I'm going to destroy that because I want to get treasure. For I am a thief. Claude with me. Okay. What's wrong, cat? Fine, give me a second, cat. Anyway, I was not saying that guy was going to live. I was posing a hypothetical situation in which he could live, but that was highly dependent on if, first, he dodged one of these guys, because this guy would have sat here to try and hit him and done nothing if he missed, which means this archer would have came and tried to hit him, and... Okay, so this guy can't fight. Okay, so this guy probably would have... I'm like trying to give him the best chance scenario. He probably could have, but given what odds we're dealing with, no. Death's inevitable here. Because, you know, AI is stupid. Hilda, you just sit there. Of course the Death Knight's coming after me. Of course he is. Of course. Alright. Okay, that soldier's dead. That's a dead villager.
Let's think carefully.
Awesome. Yeah, that's right. Fight Hilda. Do it. Do it, you coward. I don't want to deal with the Death Knight. Why is he moving? Is it only in normal mode he doesn't move? Why the frick are you moving? You are so stupid. It's like these soldiers want to die. Okay, so... Oh my gosh, why... Why did one of yous spawn?
Oh, I won.
Aye. Bernie, I need you to deal with him, please. Yes! Rodrigue's soldiers did something! Church's soldiers suck. Alright, Hilda, go again. There it is! The Hilda special. Jeez. Get... Okay, he's... No! He's going to freaking kill me no matter what, because piss off, you stupid freaking Death Knight, you piece of oh my gosh. Freaking hate the Death Knight. Awesome. I can't get this treasure because the freaking Death Knight's a piece of trash. Luckily, stairs are the natural enemy of any cavalry unit, so piss off, you little trash knight. I just wanted treasure. Is that so much to ask for? No, I can't kill the Death Knight. He's level 24. Even if I took my my Sword of the Creator, look at his defense. His defense is 22, and then we look at my strength, which is 25. Put that with the might of the Creator's sword, the Sword of the Creator, which is... I have to have access to the convoy, which I don't. Shoot. Anyway, put that... I think the Sword of the Creator has a might of 10. I think until I get Selphis' power in the next chapter. Let me check. Sword of the Creator. Okay, so the Sword of the Creator. It does not... Oh, there we go. Its base might is 7. Okay, so add that might to... I think you're supposed to add that to my strength, and then you're supposed to subtract that from the unit's defense. Okay, Twitch, I want you to pay attention to something here. Pay attention to that. Okay, so the other day, during the Pokemon stream, Twitch decided to mute 6 minutes of my audio because we played Rickroll so many times. Because... I don't know why, because we never played the full song. It just plays the chorus. The biggest problem I have with that is that Sound Alerts is a free extension made by Twitch. You have a problem with that, Twitch? Fix your stupid service. Freaking don't make it my problem. It's your freaking problem. If you want it done, then don't let the service make it. That is your fault for letting it happen, Twitch. It is your service. It's called Twitch doesn't know what it's doing most of the time. Okay, heal that. Heal that villager. Nice, we got silence. Wish we had that a little bit earlier because I would have shut that dude up. Is who not a person? I need clarification. Who's not a person? Oh, the villager? Well, I mean, he is an AI, so, I mean, it is technically nothing. Technically speaking. Because AIs don't have a personification of using pronouns. So technically, yes, the villager isn't it. Although, given the polygonal form it's given, it is to be a male villager. Yes and no. So Hilda is a PC, which is a playable character. This is an NPC, which is a non-playable character, so you can interpret the NPC to be anything, just like this character. As much as this is supposed to be a female mage, you know, things happen. But Hilda is being controlled by me, which makes her a PC character. Yeah, when you try to get into the ethics of AI, it turns into a weird mess. So, my easy solution for that is don't bother. Just, the easiest thing you can do is just run with any pronoun for a computer. That's the easiest thing you can do. Sir Knight, I come to you with a sword of magic. Ta-da! Magic sword. Goodbye. Alright, everyone get away from the Death Knight, because we are not putting up with him today. Y'all, he's going to chase us to the ends of the earth, isn't he? Good grief. And I can't take Hilda up there because I don't want her to get hit with frickin' Banshee. Is that Banshee Theta? Hold on. I gotta pull up the Greek alphabet real quick. That is... Yep, that is Banshee Theta. This is Miasma Delta, and Death Tau? No, not Tau. Death Gamma. That's what it is. So there you go. There's your ancient history lesson today. As we got to learn the Greek alphabet. Okay. Actually, I don't want him to fight back. So let's just silence him. Her. It. Silence the AI.
Why am I even here?
Alright. That's dead. Okay. Villager should live. Yep. Save the Vinyl Villager, killed Solon. At least to the extent that we can kill him. Actually, I want to save the Villager first, so, Felix, deal with it. There we go, thank you. Okay, that's all the Villagers saved. Alright, come here, Solon. I'm going to shove this sword right into your heart. Actually, I'll take a lance. Do it. Ha 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 ha. Fell demon, no. Fell star is what he calls Byleth. It's not what we are. We are the Ashen Demon. I will take that one. Goodbye.
I must go.
The Fell Star. I'm upset because we did not get any of those
All we can do
sites.
is focus on our next move. I'll have a look around the village. There.
You saved at least half of the village. Great. Awesome. Huh. That chapter took us 40 minutes. Okay, then.
Looks like we somehow managed to sort things out, and casualties
Actually,
kept to a
now that I think about it,
They said they
the
weren't
Battle of
picky about
Grunderfield
who
is a
they
wider,
used
is
as
a bigger
test
map
subjects.
and has a lot more units to deal with. So it makes sense that took
Remire
longer.
Village.
There you are.
Remire Village is a smaller one.
That armor. So, you're the Flame Emperor.
Yes, I believe you have met my subordinate, the Death Knight.
Next chapter.
Oh, we've met all right. But back to you. You're the one responsible for the destruction
It's the next
of this
one.
village.
After this, we'll be chasing after
What
Monica.
does that mean?
It is true that I am working with Solon, but that does not mean our objectives are the same.
Ugh.
Had I known they planned to do this, I would have stopped it. You have my word.
Your words are meaningless. Now.
Okay,
I'll have to
so a
insist
lot of people
you
like to...
accompany us back to the
I don't know if anyone's aware of this, but what the Flame Emperor says when it comes to this, even though Geralt says, I can't take your word for anything, you can trust the Flame Emperor when they say, I would not have let this happen. Because, I don't know if I can spoil it. Well, I guess I can spoil it. This game's like 3 years old now. But,
Pity, though not unexpected. Pray that you do not
I know, but Cat hasn't.
Gerald, Professor.
Although it's
have
not
you
that
seen
much of a
Clyde?
spoiler, we'll find out in a bit.
What's wrong, kid? Huh? Oh, damn it. Gone.
Most likely not.
Hey, I've been meaning to talk to you. Since
Cat,
coming
you
to the
awake?
monastery,
Don't tell me you fell asleep at school.
You've been angry since we first arrived in Remire Village. And you look so happy when you're instructing the brats. Before the monastery, I'd never seen you bear your emotions like that. Not once.
I mean, I'm not against letting Cat play when the day arrives.
Then perhaps it's a good thing we came to the monastery. If only so I could see your face lit up like that. Or maybe there was never any reason.
Yes, Cat, we're talking about you.
Monastery in the first place.
Not true.
I've put my foot in my mouth, haven't
I mean, technically, she's kind of playing it through me right now, so...
Really that time. Come to my office when you next have a moment to spare. There's something I need to tell you.
Just what was that about? I can't recall a time of old when you were at the monastery. I wonder what is hiding in the mist that is your past.
Yes, I said she's playing through me.
Hey, Teach. That assignment wasn't my favorite. I've got to
Because
admit.
I'm the one playing the game.
Yeah,
but she's able to
suppose
experience the game
pretending to be
through
unaffected
me.
doesn't do anyone any good. That was terrible to behold. It's always hard to see innocence die.
Although there are people that play this game on freaking maddening mode, and it's absolutely insane.
Hey, all you can do is keep smiling, keep marching. That's part of a leader's job. You can't give in to despair.
I don't know,
Just
Cat, are you
for
fine with
you
me
or for
explaining
me,
things?
For all of us in the Golden Deer House. We have to
I
keep
have seen the
There's
Byleth only maddening mode on... I don't remember which route it was. Was it with the Blue Lions route they were doing for Byleth
That's
only?
what matters. Yeah, sorry for getting ahead of myself, Teach. That's how I feel, but how you handle it is really up to you. By the way, I hear
Okay,
that
I'll
guy who
talk to you
calls himself
after
the
you're done
Flame
at school,
Emperor
Cat.
showed up in Remire Village. I couldn't believe it when Hilda told me the news. What could he be after?
World domination.
I know I just laughed, but that really isn't funny, Teach. World domination. Okay, actually, I wonder. They called this incident an experiment, and they said they got what they came for. That means they might take this success and attempt something even bigger next time. I hate to even consider it, but if they can replicate the incident at Remire Village on an even larger scale, if we're not careful, we'll have a full-scale war on our hands. Then world domination wouldn't be a joke anymore.
I know I sometimes say world domination or destroy the world in a joking manner, but, you know, when Claude posits it like that, it really does make it like, huh, it is a possibility. Huh? What the frick happened?
She gave us the slip. In any case, I doubt she knows the full story.
I don't know if anyone saw, I don't know if that changed on your guys' screen, but my screen dimmed for whatever reason. I don't know what happened.
Seems like it would be better to push Set it.
Interesting. I don't know what happened then, because I did look over at Streamlabs to look at how it came over the capture, and then I look back at my TV, and it's just dimmed. I'm like, what the frick just happened?
Where are the answers I seek?
That was weird.
You did well handling that awful business in Remire Village.
I haven't looked at the poll recently, but I'm not.
More importantly,
I'm not gonna fight the logic that it's most likely going to be smashed tomorrow because, the second I put that sucker up, like 2 people already voted.
You surely must. You failed to notice that a
I think we have like 3 or 4 votes on it, don't we?
Who are these wicked
Oh, let's see.
rogues? How did Tomas escape your gaze?
That is... Okay. Okay, so we only got 2 votes on the poll.
Tomas came to the monastery 40 years ago, by recommendation of House Ordelia of the Alliance. Around 8 years ago,
I'm willing to bet Kat was the one that voted for Paladins. I'm thinking Ryguy was the guy that voted for Destiny 2, which leaves... I know you voted for Smash. Who else voted for Smash, actually? I'm willing to bet it probably would have been, like,
supposing that he is the Death Knight,
like Kura?
means that our enemy is an organization
possibly?
that has taken root in at least 2 territories.
Let's see, I'll just mouse over it real
in
quick.
the long history of the Church of Ceros. No.
Oh, no, it was toxic. Okay.
There have been an endless number of threats to the peace of Fodlan.
Yeah, Kat voted for
Yet
Paladins,
those who oppose us still operate
and
in the
Ryguy voted for
shadows.
Destiny.
Their
Yep.
identities a mystery.
I had the other 2.
I believe that Solon
Oops, I
and
don't
the
wanna
Death
open my
Knight
Google.
are merely one
Whoops,
part
whoops,
of a
whoops.
much larger whole.
A threat to Fodlan's peace? That means we have no choice. We have to stop them all.
I have truly come to rely on you.
Well, yeah, saying as the Argarthians will stop at nothing to absolutely end the world.
We do not yet know the enemy's objective or whereabouts. For now, please devote yourself to preparing for whatever comes next.
That is all for today.
Professor, please wait. I know there is much that you still do not understand. However, one thing is clear. You possess great power.
That's why I wrote Sothis very differently in my 3 Houses fanfiction. I wrote Sothis to be a bit more of a kind of like just a bit more emotional than she is, because she's just very blunt and everything. Like, she doesn't do very much. And I'm willing to bet that Sothis has more interaction with Byleth than what they show.
I see. In that case, farewell.
Do not say something that we
When you
never
find
meant.
out God's in your head.
What exactly am I? For now, let's leave this place. Please, go.
Well, I mean, with who sounded mad?
White clouds.
I don't have audio, so I coming through my TV, so I can't figure it out. She didn't figure it out. She's still trying to figure it out. Like she feels there's some kind of coincidence in her name being Sothis and the goddess of Fodlan being called Sothis. She thinks it's a weird coincidence. She's sitting here trying to figure out all the pieces of the puzzle, and it just doesn't make sense to her.
Ahead of the Millennium Festival, still 5 years hence.
I got 5,000 buckaroos. It's Aloise's birthday. I think Aloise will join our team later anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
We are planning a...
Yeah, this mission will be going.
No.
I usually skip this dialogue because it's just explaining the mission. There's not much to it. Not a lot of beef to it anyway. It's just exposition. Alright, let's go. Let's see. We still need to get no one there. We need to get Annette. We need to get Ferdinand and Petra. Where are... I think I can get Hanneman and Manuela. We could get Cyril, but I don't really want to get Cyril. I think he also joins us after the time skip anyway. So like it really matters. Gilbert's got a quest for us. Interesting. We need to get Ingrid and Caspar. I think as long as you're not doing Black Eagles, Cyril will join your group no matter what. Actually, hold on. I got a weird question to pose to the internet real quick. Oh, that's not what I meant. This is supposed to be casual, so casual rules. Okay. Oh no, this is classic. Dang it, why can I never get it right? Does no one know? Good grief. I'm sitting here having to read Reddit for this because, jeez. But it doesn't look like anyone... Isn't it? Fire Emblem community, you're killing me. Anyway. Let's look at supports real quick. We have Ignatz with Mercedes, duh. Oh no. Ouch. Ah. Ow. I'm assuming Annette was behind me and I missed it. Yep, there she is. Hey, how's it going? Okay, I think I picked up your thing actually just now. Nope, not that. Yep, there it is. Oh, nope, that's... Okay, that's not her. Okay. Nope, that's Mercedes then. Nope. Nope. Huh, I thought I had something. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, I gotta double check gifts. Pull up the gift guide again, because that's always a handy tool to have. Stylish hair clip. Do I have the stylish hair clip right now? Yep. Boom, there we go. Don't have a book of sheet music. Don't have an arithmetic textbook. Alright, well that's it there. Let's double check. Okay. And she wanted a B in faith, wasn't it? No, she wants a C in faith magic.
Professor.
Okay, cool. Okay, so we got Annette. Since we lost Constance. Because I was a fool. Okay, so double check my stuff. Okay, I need to... if I do a thing with flying, I can guarantee I can get... Ingrid. Manuela, where are you? There you are.
Great. I can't.
Flying. Thank you. Thank yous. Okay, Alois for heavy armor. Hey, how's it going?
She appeared out of nowhere, dancing so.
I'd like to be trained in heavy armor, please. There's Gilbert. Where is he? Where is... Oh, Gilbert's over here. I'm blind.
I know not how far to take my search. Yes, I must... I have a request.
Ooh, oh crap, he actually does both. Frick. Oh god. I need to do writing. Because Gerald's not here. Shoot, is there other faculty I can talk to? Shamir, no, she doesn't do that. Hanneman does writing. And, freaking Sedith, that's his name. Good grief, I really spaced on his name, jeez. Yes, there we go, that's perfect, awesome. Okay, that can get us Petra. Okay, Sedith. Just pick up this quest from you.
May I ask a favor of you?
Right, the Heron Cup. We need to go pick someone. I actually, just because Marianne got, so with the release of Faye's new trailer for, the Choose Your Legends heroes, Marianne has in her, I was actually gonna do Marianne just because she has the dancer design for her for the Choose Your Legends quest.
Unacceptable condition! Unacceptable!
Wow, that was loud. Hello. Just turn down the desktop a bit. Jeez. God, I think that blew out everyone. Jeez. I need to go down. Yeah, it was loud. Like, it didn't catch me off guard, but I'm just sitting there like, ow.
I hope you're up for a challenge.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so let's see. We should have enough flying now, I think. Hold on, let me double check. Okay, so Ingrid wants dexterity and flying. I have a 17 for dexterity, and I have a D in flying. Do I have support with Ingrid though? Whoops, that's not supports. I have a C with Ingrid. Okay. So that means yes, there we go. Boom, there we go. Boom. Okay, Caspar. You want a C in Brawler. I have a D, and I think I have support with you. You also want strength, and I have a lot of strength because reasons. Yeah, I've got 26 in strength. So do I have support with Caspar? Yes, I do. Alright, Caspar. You in it? Are we in it to win it?
First, I can't stand the thought of... Hey, Professor? No?
Come on, dude. Caspar, you're killing me, Smalls. Good grief. Alright, let's see. Petra's up here talking to Ferdinand. I think Ferdinand's trying to tell her, no, that's next month.
Dancing in Bridget.
I think I have her stuff, though. Hold on, let me double check. Nope. But I do have stuff I can give her just in case. Let's just do an exotic spice. Ta-da! Boom. There you go. Hello. Let me just quickly fix my search here. I don't have a sunflower, though. Exotic spices. She doesn't like the Book of Crest designs. Well, duh. Smoked meat. Will you get Sylvain? I had Sylvain, and apparently I killed Sylvain, so... I did not know I killed Sylvain. Because if we look here, so Sylvain is... there. The only... if we look here on the map... Everyone there is a blue dot except Caspar and Gilbert. And then there's the student there. Sylvain was supposed to be this one. Also Constance is there. So I killed both of them and didn't realize it. And now I feel stupid.
Dancing in Bridget.
Okay, let's see if we can...
Is it possible to be...
Yes, we got Petra. Alright, awesome. Yeah, we lost Constance. We lost Petra. Not Petra. We just talked to Petra. We lost Constance. We lost Raphael. And we lost Sylvain. And... who else did we lose? We lost one more person. We lost Leonie. Yeah, I am very upset. Well, Raphael's not the best unit ever, so it's fine if we lost Raphael. Because Raphael has 0 speed. So, yeah, I was very upset about losing Leonie. I was livid.
Oh, perfect. Well. The ball. It was held by...
Leonie is good if you know how to raise her. She's not as good as Bernie can be, but she can fill Bernie's job if you decide to do something else with Bernadetta. And, oh my gosh, I just dropped my controller. Oh my gosh. I'm sitting here having to figure out how to spell Ferdinand. Good grief. There we go, we'll do that. Riding boots. Bonk. Nope, okay, not yet. Okay, so the only people we're missing right now is Black Eagles. Right? That's all we're missing. Right? No, we're also missing Mercedes still. I need to look at that. But yeah, after that, it will just be Caspar, Linhart, and Ferdinand. Where is Mercedes? Where am I missing her? Am I stupid? What's happening? Oh, Mercedes is at the dorms. Hey, Mercedes, how's it going?
Oh, I'm already...
Still? Is my magic stat that low? Would I have recruited the entire monastery? Well, I mean, the whole goal is to have everyone in the class. At least everyone that I can have. I have a 16 for a magic stat. And I have a D for a bow. What am I doing wrong?
Oh, not the ball.
Mercedes.
Oh.
I have your stuff. Nope. Maybe no, that's not hers.
Oh.
That is hers though. I don't think I have an item to do that with. I'll double check. Magic and reason. Which is funny because we recruited other people that want magic stats. Because we got a net who wants a high magic stat with high faith. So oh wait, yeah, but Mercedes wants magic and a bow. No, because I have a D in both. So if we look at my stuff, So what Mercedes wants is magic and bow, while Annette wants magic and faith. I have a 16 in magic and a D+ in faith, while for the bow I have a D. I'm thinking we should be able to get good old Lindhart here.
You know, Professor, but when I
Give you that.
well,
Okay, if we can recruit Lindhart, I'm going to put it on Mercedes is broken.
however,
Okay, not yet, so something's missing there. Actually, do I even have support with him? I do. Interesting. Okay, so Edelgard's there, Hubert's there, Dimitri and Dedu are there, Caspar is there, but I can't do that with Caspar right now. Didn't get Linhart, didn't get Mercedes, we can't get Ferdinand. Oh, it's always a struggle. Okay, let's go deliver those. Wow, I got a big spoon. Even though, Raphael won't do anything. Where is Raphael, actually? I've been missing where he is. Am I blind? What's happening? Where is he? Oh, he's in the main hall. Where exactly? Oh, he's out here in the courtyard. I have to go out here. And then here, there he is. Yeah, I can't even talk to him to give him his items.
Right.
So I don't know why his missing items disappear, why they still appear. So frustrating.
You're new. I can't. Oh, if you don't. Hello. You want
I'm over level 15, so I can ask for Manuel to join. I don't know if I can ask Catherine to join. I think I can. Especially since I'm not in the Black Eagles, I can. I should be able to ask her. Hold on, there she is. Catherine.
That's people call it.
Oh no, I can't recruit her. Never mind. Dang it. I was hoping for good stuff there. What do you mean, Ash? I have Ash. We literally used him for the fight.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would understand.
Oh, I can go talk to Hanneman. Duh, I'm stupid. Good grief. I think I'm just gonna wait until after the time skip to get Cyril. Because then, by then, Cyril's actually raised to a unit that is somewhat decent. Right? Automatic joins are, of course. Wait, didn't we already recruit Catherine? Am I stupid? Yeah, we are. What the frick was I on? So they're like, I have to go recruit Catherine. No, I've already recruited her. Freaking idiot. Gall. Never felt so dumb. Actually, that's not true, but I digress. Anyway.
Really?
Apparently Cyril does not join automatically, so I gotta suffer through this.
I learned cleaning. I'm happy to help you out with
Yeah, come along. Okay, that's everyone except for the people we didn't get yet. Alright, let's... Whoops. I thought Cyril automatically joined. Apparently not. Okay, so... Ferdinand. Mercedes. Because Lindhart should not be a problem to raise.
Unacceptable condition! Unacceptable!
Nope, no supports there. Okay. So, before we close this experience here, we need to choose who's going to be our Herring Cup representative. I'm really thinking Marianne just because, you know, she's going to be... Well, I have run Dorothea before as the dancer, I don't think it benefits Dorothea that much, as Dorothea does not get a lot of healing magic. Yeah, but whereas Dorothea can work so much better if you make her into like a mortal servant. She benefits more from that because she's more of an offensive magic type, versus where Marianne is more of a supportive magic, and so it makes more sense to put Marianne as the dancer because she would focus more on her supportive magic, and also it would also have Savant. No, I think it's mortal servant. Hold on, let's just double check. Reclass. Oh, whoops, I can't do that there. There we go. I have to go next page. The Mortal Savant. I don't know. I can't read. What is a Savant, actually? I want to know a definition. Maybe it's savant. Can I get a definition, please? A learned person, especially a distinguished scientist. The second one, a person affected with a mental disability such as autism. Wow, that's not good. Jeez. I guess, but I mean, but well, I guess kind of. I guess that's kind of hit and miss, huh? Yeah, the simple one that Google gives is just a learned person, especially a distinguished scientist. So I'm going to run with that definition, specifically a learned person, because that makes more sense. So let's just run with that. There you go, everybody. You learned a new word today. Anyway. Yeah, Dorothea, I feel, runs much better as a mortal savant. So I think that will work for her better. Especially it will boost her offensive magic. Whereas the Dancer focuses a lot more on boosting faith magic and sword. And whereas we're going... Oh, God. That quest might be a little bit dangerous, but I kind of want to do Marianne's paralogue where we can get her her sword, the Bluntog, or whatever it is. The Blutgang. That's what it is, the Blutgang. And she, having a better boost in sword would work better for her that way. And it also boosts her magic and everything like that. Even though Blutgang is all around, it works better for her. But there are also, I don't know if I can. No, I don't think I can. Wait, which one am I deleting? Actually, hold on. What happens if I do it through the Twitch app? If the app works. Good grief. Okay. Will that give me... Nope, it won't. Well, thanks for nothing, Twitch app. Oh well. What am I doing? Let's see. Who else could... I guess Lysithea could technically also work as a dancer because I have run that route too. Lysithea worked really well. Flayn also does pretty well, although she doesn't benefit from the sword. It's another one you can run. I would say Petra, but I'd also say not. Because the avoidance with the sword that comes with getting the dancer class would be really good for Petra, but Petra does not benefit in the magical arts, so I really don't know. Ingrid wouldn't benefit from it all. Constance could, except I killed her. Could Happy? I don't know, maybe. Although, we could make Bernie the dancer. Oh, throughout the day, I don't have time to sit here in my room and just do that. And so, I usually wait until at night. But last night I chose a really late time to play Unite. It was supposed to just be a quick round, and that quick round went bad. It went very, very bad. I think it was I think we only got to like 100 some odd points to like 600. It was not good. Although I didn't expect a lot for my first time playing Cinderace, so... What am I doing? Oh, we were deciding dancer, so... I don't know, With how I'm raising Lysithea, it would make sense for her to go into dancer, but I also am going to put her into trickster so she wouldn't remain a dancer for forever. Whereas with Marianne, I'd probably keep her as a dancer. Although Bernie doesn't get a lot in the way of healing magic, but she does get quite a bit in offensive magic. Bernadetta. So Bernie actually weirdly has a lot of talent in magic. Not to mention she's the only unit that isn't Constance to learn Fimbulverter. Fimbulvetter. She's the only unit that would learn it. Not to mention, if we look at Marianne learns crap, I forgot. Marianne she learns Blizzard, I think, a lot later than what Bernie does. No, they actually learn it at the same time. Oh wait, when did they give Marianne Fimbulvert? Interesting. I don't remember Marianne having Fimbulvetter. But Marianne also gets Aura. And also, Bernadetta gets a lot of... she gets Heal, Nosferatu, of course. Those are the basic ones. She also gets Physic and Rescue. So, Bernadetta could also become a good healer as well. So that's one way to go about it. Although, how does she fare in sword stuff? Let's see. Through the sword. Of course, the sword paralysis. She gets Wrath Strike. Grounded. Warp is broken, yes. But I think... Oh, crap. Who learns Warp? I believe... Let's see. That's Manuela. Manuela learns Warp. Let's see. Who learns Warp? 3 houses.
Unacceptable condition! Unacceptable!
Linhart. Okay, so it's Linhart, Manuela, and Lysithea. Linhart learns it at A, Manuela learns it at A, and Lysithea learns it at B. But then again, I'm also making Lysithea a trickster. So Lysithea would not benefit from being a dancer for long. But yeah, we've got Marianne, we've got people that can sit there and go around with it. Yeah, I need to go fix my description entirely because I honestly don't plan to ever use a face cam. Because I just don't really care about that. I mean, granted, it doesn't take much to go find my face, as you found out when you found my other YouTube channel. Like, it's not hard to find my face. It's really not. Okay, so... we don't have Linhart in the class, so I can't ask Linhart to do it. Although that would be interesting, though. God, I'm torn between Bernie and Marianne. I'm kind of torn that way. I do want to make Bernie into a Dark Knight, so I guess the easiest way to go about it would just do Marianne. I think that's the easiest way to go about it. Uh-oh. Twitch, what the frick did you do? Oh, boy.
A ball? There's who will represent? I see. Wow. I'm sorry. Oh, what did you say? Did you need something, Professor?
As long as we have a high... I find it funny, if you look, they have different students. Why are they using a different student?
No, that's no good.
Oh, poor Marianne. But if we check out her... yeah, she has a 21 in charm. Look at that, a 21 in charm. Marianne's going to win. There's no way to deter me from that. Oh, God. Yeah, Marianne's gonna win. Although, granted, Dorothea would have won, too. I'm pretty sure... I've done that, too. It's funny. Okay, so luckily we do have a few people we can sit here and work with. Luckily for that. I don't know why you have any ability in the magic. Actually, now I'm curious. What magic can Claude learn? Claude von Regan. Hold on, what? If you look up Claude von Regan and you look up under the Fire Emblem fandom, well, what's okay? I have to show this on the stream, so let me just show the. Right? Okay, yeah, we're doing it. Okay, so this is what happens when you Google Claude von Regan. It pulls up this. His name is Claude. Meanwhile, if I look up anyone, so let's go Lysithia Ordelia. Fire Emblem fandom. It's just that. But Claude, he got a full thing. Okay, let's see what magic Claude can learn. I'm really curious. Okay, in the magic arts, once we get down to it, okay, he learns Wind, Sagittae, Cutting Gale, and Excalibur while learning Heal, Nosferatu, Recover. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, that's such a good one, though. Right? Is that... Am I thinking that right? Recover? Recover's supposed to be the most healing staff. And in 3 houses, that should be an AoE, isn't it? Right? Is it AoE? I forgot. Gets 5 uses. Oh, it just does a lot. Oh, right. Because Byleth gets recover. It's just a high healing move. What's the one that does mass heal? Why does he get silence at A? That's stupid. Someone learns a mass heal, and I don't remember who. Who learns mass heal? What the frick is Abrax? What in the world is this? Oh my gosh! Well, there you go. Lysithia's gonna become a god in a couple turns. Despike's Tau. There we go. And Hades Omega. Everybody's favorite. I can't wait to bust that out. That's gonna be awesome. Okay. But who... Hold on. Now I gotta pull up healing magic. From 3 houses. Please. I need to know. What are all our healing spells? I need to know. Okay, thanks for nothing. Okay, there we go. Good grief. Shut up! Freaking commercials. Where is it? Who learns it? Restore, that's it. Right? No. Restore does any hostile conditions. That does poison. Never mind. Where is it? Who learns it? Who learns it? I know it has to be a high up one. Is it? It might be Mercedes. Not Fortify. Maybe it is Fortify. Hold on. Doesn't Fortify... Fortify is the AoE. That's the one. Who actually all learns Fortify? Is it just Mercedes? Wow, that is just sad for Seth there. Flame also learns Fortify. Got it. Okay. That weirdly makes sense. Alright. While Meteor's a great spell, that just sucks. Jeez. Wow, look at all the spells Happy gets. We need a booster in that area, jeez. Anyway. Yeah, sorry, as you can see, like, I can't see chat when I'm like that. I need to switch back to the capture card. And do that, so I can have the gifts open. Anyway, wow. We spent like 10 minutes on that, jeez. Anyway. Let's just boost his axe, because,
I see.
Doesn't his, I think he benefits from that. Okay, let's just boost his axe a bit more. Okay, Felix. Also, I don't think it's Athena's. It's something with an A. I know that much. I don't remember. I should have double checked when we were looking. We could have saw it because I know Dorothea learns it. I know that one for a fact. Okay, Cyril. How are you in the stats department? Are you freaking serious? Alright, looks like we're building Cyril to be another tank. That's what we're doing. This is... this is a stupid decision. But we're building Cyril to be another tank. Okay, and for Ingrid, how do I want to build her? Oh, God, they already got her into a Pegasus position. I think it'd honestly be better to turn Ingrid back into a cavalry unit. I think she would benefit more from being a cavalry unit. And let's go Annette and boost her faith magic because she's gonna need that. That way our magic oh, whoops, I can do one more. Just so we can have more healers. And then Petra, you're just gonna be our absolutely dangerous unit. Let's go with the bow to give you just more dangerous versatility.
I have a question.
What you got?
Impressive. You know, you're a really good teacher.
I mean, it's true. Have you...
Professor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. That's like my minor gripe with Leone, but yeah, now you could just see how upset I am that we lost Leone because she is such a good unit. And I never got to really oh shoot, I just hosted a tea party without thinking. Shoot, Bernie. Frick. Jeez. Oh, God. What do we got? Okay, I'll play that one.
You went out of your way.
Okay. I'm sitting here having to panic because I've had to quickly pull up the tea party thing. No, that one. Okay. I always make Bernie happy. That one. I'm having to quickly scan through this. Everybody likes cats. Yes.
I like to hide out in the greenhouse, but I always
Greenhouse. Where's the greenhouse? Not. Okay. Boom. Perfect. Okay, we did it. Okay, good. Good. Bernie's happy. Hooray for Bernie.
Okay, let's go. Sorry you're stuck.
Observe just lets you, it just lets you observe them. I think there's supposed to be something else you can do with it. I think, it can help boost, I think it only helps boost in support a little bit, not a lot, but I think it can help with that. Oh my gosh, we got a lot of these. Jeez. Okay, there's this one. That one's... I'm not gonna do that. Because that quest sucks. Because you had to protect Rhea at all costs. And there's fog everywhere. So that one, we're not doing that one. That one's stupid to do. We're not gonna bother with it. What do you mean I'm lazy? I just know how these paralogs work. that one we can do. Yes, we actually do want to do that one, because then we can get the best spear and rod for Flayn and Seteth. That one does not do anything besides help boost support, so that doesn't do anything for us. That one will be tricky. Oh, shoot. I don't know. That one just scores us a bunch of items, which would be good. But it's risky. I do not feel confident doing black market. Because I've done it on hard before, and it just never ends. Like, you have to go and kill the dude first, then you have to beat him in his taken over form from the gauntlets, which is a whole problem. Because he's a... Yeah, that's a lie. I will tell you, it is a lie. Trust me, I did it on hard on casual. It never ends. You have to go way out of your way and kill the dude as the beast, and he's level 25 or something like that. Like, it's not a fun time. Like, look, we'll go through just looking at it, but it's not a fun time. Just gonna spam buttons because I don't care. Come on. Oh my gosh. Okay, so while that says that's level 13, here's the biggest gripe with this level. Once it loads, just gonna bounce in the corner here, right above the sub count. There we go. There's the load. Okay, so if we look at this map, we have... So the levels, not bad. But here's the thing. They're all advanced classes. Like, most of the bigger units are all advanced classes. Like the Warlock, Sniper. That one's just a regular brawler. This dude is a trickster. And not to mention, when he turns into the beast, it turns into a whole thing. And then you got these guys, and these brawlers can actually be really hurtful. Let's see if I can act. I don't want to waste the point on this fight. I know Balthus's relic is so broken, it'd be really good to have. But the problem is Bernie's accuracy, not to mention she's over here. I don't want her over there. And Balthus is still he's a priest, so he wouldn't be the worst thing on the planet, but, you know, Happy, with my luck, Happy's going to die, and... Ugh. Sometimes it takes... Yes. Sometimes it takes cowardice to actually go through, because this game makes you really think about your strategy, and whereas the units never stop appearing, you have to sit there and think, because units will keep appearing until... Oh, that's not what I meant! Crap. Oh, never mind. Well, if you want to really think about it, you have to sit here and just spam everyone on this dude. The problem is that, look at defenses. The units you're going to use to do that, besides Byleth, won't be able to do much. And not to mention, if the units keep flowing, you eventually get overrun. So you have to sit here and keep everyone spaced out, and it becomes a whole ordeal. And trust me, I did this on New Game Plus where I had everyone at level 25 for this, and beyond. Like, my Byleth was level 30 for this, and I couldn't beat the quest on hard. This thing is insane. These units are broken for whatever freaking reason. But I really don't want to waste the point that we used to go through with this, so I've got to sit here and really think about this now. Oh god, I'm gonna be really crunching time, aren't I? Huh. Okay, so Shamir is one of the best bone units you can use right now. Let's take Bernie out. We need Lysithea there to be a healer. We need Marianne. What do you got? You have a high crit rate, so that is possible. I could take you back. Oh god. The next problem we have is everyone's skills. That is our next problem on the agenda. Flame needs to be an odd unit. I think that would be best for Claude because I can sit here and have Claude over here just nailing these guys. Happy, I think I need to give you someone that can defend you. So I need to take Hilda off, take Ash out, and then, whoops, wrong person. Give Happy Hilda as a defender. We'll take Yuri. I really don't want to go over my time though, so I might have to save this for next time. So we'll save on the map, I guess. But we need to figure out the strategy first. Let's see. I don't want to take Ash. I want to take people that are decently leveled for this and risk minimal casualties. Yeah, the person I'm worried for the most is probably Happy. Balthus can take a couple hits. Not a lot, but he can take a couple hits, and not to mention I can send myself up to help him. So not to worry, and if I move Happy up... if I don't do something about these guys, they're going to go after Claude, and that can turn into a whole problem. Because neither Claude, me, Balthus, or Happy can fall in battle. Oh, God. I'm gonna burn out on this, aren't I? What are Petra's stats at? Alright, if I give Petra a better weapon, I bet we can manage that. I'm gonna give her an extra iron sword, but I'm gonna upgrade them. Hey, what's up? What's going on, Wildcat? Let's see. So I need to forge them. Ooh, do I even have stuff? Ooh, oh, I probably should double check that. Crap. Petra. Okay, I do have enough. Good. So I'll turn that one to a killing edge. That way we can have extra crits just in case, and give her a steel sword, and then upgrade that to a steel sword plus. That way she does extra damage. Good stuff. Let's see. Shoot. No, that won't work for Yuri. Oh, wait, never mind. Well, I mean, I kind of joined Twitch to be tortured in a sense. Because, I mean, I have chat to exist, and so I have to entertain the masses, and if that means I have to torture myself, that's just part of what I signed up for.
Come back,
Welcome. That's not how Anna works.
Is that the one? Thanks a bunch.
She's always looking for a good bargain for herself, but when it comes to anybody else, no. That is not how she operates. Okay. Oh god. Whoa, no, 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 no. We are not selling that. We are never selling that. Okay. I need...
His name is John C.
Are you serious?
Is that the one?
You're freaking serious. No! I wanted to upgrade my lance. No! Dang it. Okay, let's see. Do I have another lance I can steal?
And his name is John C.
Does not appear so. Yeah, you gotta love the process, huh? Jeez. Good grief. There is. Lawrence has it. It's called the Javelin. Where is Lawrence? It's even upgraded to a plus version. You know, we're not using Lawrence. I'll just steal it from him. I'm taking this. Because I made this. God. Wait, actually, hold on. How is Happy's strength? That is sad. Okay, do we have any items to boost that? We are sitting here having to think about everything.
And his name is John C.
Oh, God. This is going to be quite the problem. Take the ambrosia so we can boost Happy's defense, because that is really, really sad. Do that. Bump, bump. There we go. Ta-da.
And his name is John C.
Okay. She does have the iron shield, so maybe that can help with something. I don't know, though. Although, if I give her Thyresis. God, that is such a hard thing to say, actually. Thyresis? Jeez. That could help. No, that has a thing to boost to give her half defense. Wait, I thought we got the shield.
And his name is John C.
Why? We did the quest. We did the quest.
And his name is John C.
Yay. We did Ignaz's paralogue. Not Ignaz's, Felix's. Felix's paralogue is supposed to give us the shield. True chivalry. Oh!
And his name is John C.
Really? That's stupid. You only get the Aegis shield if every villager survived. Then don't make AI so freaking stupid. Alright. Okay, let's double check skills.
his name is John C.
I think I'm gonna want that over that.
And his name is John C.
God, I'm really having to think here.
And his name is
Do you even
John
have a bow?
C.
No, you don't. You might benefit if I actually give you a bow. If I had a bow to give you. Well. Okay, combat arts. I don't got anything. Nothing there. You do have Monster Blast. So I'll do that instead of shove.
And his name is John C.
Do that instead of that. Okay, you don't need that, but you do need that. Okay, you do have Bane of Monsters, awesome. Okay. Okay, double check everyone's battalions, because everyone needs a battalion. Okay, there we go, there's at least one. Not the best, but we can do that. Works for now. Felix doesn't get one because he doesn't need it. You need one, right? Hold on, what's yours? Grants crit plus 21. Foes' HP is below 50. Okay.
And his name is John C.
Okay, let's hire one for Petra. Brawlers. We might just do that one for now. Do something like that. I'll have to figure out everybody else eventually. But that should do it, I guess. I'm gonna hate myself for doing it, but just in case. Take that for extra assistance. I need to drink that vulnerary when I get there. Double check if everyone's got healing items. You need healing item. You're fine. You're fine. You'll be fine. 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 I don't need to worry about you two. Okay. Save all that. Okay. Okay. So, given the time, I don't want to take forever doing this level, so I'm going to save this for next week. We're going to do this next week. We'll have all the time in the world for that. because this is going to be a long one. So I'll just save again because I'm paranoid about that. But that will bring the stream to an end today. Alright. Let's quickly recap, and then we will call for today. Okay. So, to start. Tomorrow, whatever game Tuesday. Tomorrow, by the votes we have on the Discord. I know. I allowed you to say coward. You don't have to. I like how it censored it because it says you're not a cow. That's what it says. You could have just said coward. I'd allowed coward to be said. Well. Oh, what the frick? I told it it could. Stupid machine. Well, I mean, this chapter is going to take a lot of thought because, like, it's a thing. See, I have to sit there and go through every statement it can allow for it to be said. It's a problem. Anyway, let's quickly get our breakdown done. Let's see. Oops, what the heck is happening? Okay, yep, by look of the poll on the Discord, looks like we will be playing Smash Bros. Tomorrow, but that is up to change if anyone else wants to throw their votes on there. So make sure you guys join the Discord and vote on the polls, although you guys could really just sit there and mash Smash Bros. And just make it indefinite. That is also a possibility. Okay. Let's see. Thursday, Genshin Day, we will... Let's see. Yeah, we'll be doing quests up the wazoo because that's what we do. Because we got to get ourselves to Inazuma. We got to do it. Okay. So that's our goal. We'll be... Let's see. We finished Jinkyu's. I think we just started Dane Slaves. So we're going to be completing Dane Slaves' first part of the quest, and then we'll finish the second one. And then we'll start making our way to Inazuma through those quests, if we have time for them. Because Dane Slave quests can be a little bit time-consuming. So that really depends. Let's see. Friday, Pokemon Shield. We will continue going through. The whole goal for Friday is just to catch Pokemon. We're not gonna try and go through the Fire Gym. That will be after. So what we'll be doing is we'll be catching, let's see, let me pull up the list. Hulberry City. Okay, so Hulberry. We can get our fishing rod. And we'll be able to catch Arrokuda, Chinchou, Basculin, and Wishy-Washy. Those will be the first ones we'll be going after. Then once we're done there, we'll go through the mine. And we'll have to get Shellos, Wimpod, Binacle, Krogunk, Shuckle, and Noibat. That's why I like Wishy-Washy. Wishy-Washy's fun. Wishy-Washy I took all the way through my first... He has a 5% chance of showing up. Yeah, 5%. 5% for Wishy-Washy, 10% for Basculin, 20% for Chinchou, and 50% for Arrokuda. So we will be spending quite a bit of time there. It will be fun. Weirdly enough, so here are the odds. Well, yeah, I mean, you've seen how long it takes me to catch Pokemon on stream. It takes quite a bit. The odds for the cave, though. Shellos appears at 25%, Wimpod at 25%, Binacle at 15%, Krogunk at 15%, Choodle at 5%, Shuckle at 5%, and Noibat at 10%. And those are all overworld encounters. And weirdly enough, all the random grass encounters are the same Pokemon from before, including, while it also includes a Galarian Stunfisk. Yeah, we've already got Choodle, so we're not messing with Choodle. We'll skip over him all the time. But luckily, all the Pokemon we need to encounter will happen no matter what. There isn't, like, differences between the random encounters and the overworld encounters, so we won't have too much of a problem. Special overworld encounters are Gastrodon, Dreadnought, or Stunfisk. And then through fishing, we should be able to get a Barboach and a Corpfish. That is supposed to be our hope anyway. And then, if that hasn't eaten the whole time, we'll be going to Motostoke Outskirts and catching the Pokemon there. So that will be Noctowl, Sudowoodo, Coughing, Hatenna, Throw, Salandit, Poniard, and Impidimp. Which I had no idea you could get an Impidimp that early in the game. And can we all sit here and pray for the fact that... So on Friday, can we all sit there and just pray for the fact that Salandit will be female? Because Salandit has a 5% chance of showing up in the Motostoke's outskirts. And not to mention, it has like a 2% chance of being female. Like, Salandit is going to be the hardest one to sit there and find. Like, that is going to be so stupid. Because a female Salandit is the only one that can evolve. That only female Salandits can evolve into Salazzle. And it has, like, a 2% chance of being female. Like, it is such a pain. Trust me, I ran a Salandit all the way through Moon 2 trying to evolve it and did not realize it had to be female. Trust me, I know the pain of having a Salandit. There was so much pain. But yeah, I think when I counted, that's 23 Pokemon we have to encounter next time. So we have quite the list to go through. With my luck, that Salandit better be shiny. Good grief. Yeah, hold on. Let me pull up shiny Salazzle and stuff. Salandit. Sorry, I can't spell Salandit. There we go. So, let me just show the screen here. This is what shiny Salandit will look like. It will have a white body with a black head, of course. And then Salazzle gets completely turned white with its purple body. This is going to be our reaction when we find it. That is going to be the reaction, huh? Oh, gall. I mean, a shiny's a shiny, and but yeah, it would hurt to have a shiny male Salandit. That would hurt. Okay, so this Saturday we will be doing a Minecraft build stream. This last Saturday I was not. Do you have a main team? No, I'm actually letting chat choose the team. So anyone that's on the team is added by chat. The only ones that chat didn't have a choice in were the Milcery. Because it's my own shtick when I play Pokemon Sword and Shield. I always have an Alcremie on my team, so it's just a stick at this. It's a whole shtick at this point. While Alcremie isn't the best fairy type you can get in the game, I just love having Alcremie on the team, so I always get a Milcery. But yeah. Let's see. Anything else? So yeah, Saturday, Minecraft build stream. We will be having this one, because last week... Okay. I mean, when we catch... I don't name the Pokemon until we've caught everyone on the route, and then... so it will be a bit before we add someone to the team. But I mean, if we can manage to get all 23 with no problems, we could sit there and really think about adding Pokemon to the team and get ready for the gym that way. Although certain members will not be permanent. But that was mainly, well, I guess the ones I added were not permanent because I added, let's see, we had Growlithe, but you know, that clashes with our Score Bunny already, so we didn't really need Max to be on the team anymore. As great as Arcanine is, Cinderace would just outclass Arcanine during our run. And then I added Edelgos, which was what I nicknamed the Eldegoss I caught on Route 5, and used that for the water gym. But I didn't make them permanent members because I felt like we didn't really need them since they were kind of just one-offs. So hopefully with this next one, they'll be a permanent team member. So that's my hope anyway, but I don't know. We'll figure it out. But yeah, continuing on with last Saturday's Minecraft build stream. The reason I canceled it was because I just really didn't feel up to do anything that day. I was just kind of out of it. So I was just kind of spacing out when playing other games. So I was just kind of there, but not there. And I felt like the stream energy would not have been as good as it's been with the other times we've done them. Because I like to have as much energy as possible when I'm streaming for you guys. I like to have energy because then you can jump off that, and then we just kind of have fun doing it. It's just how we have a fun time. This last Saturday, I just did not feel that. But hopefully this Saturday, that won't be the issue, and we'll get right on it. We'll start building everything else. We'll have a great time. It'll be fun. So yeah, we'll do the stuff we were supposed to do this last Saturday, but we'll do it. We'll finish the kitchen, finish some carpeting, finish it up, finish the house, call it good. And then we'll start working on some of the other ones you guys have suggested on the Discord. Make sure you guys also join the Discord to suggest Minecraft builds on the Suggest channel, so you can all do that. But yeah. Snickers left a long time ago. She left like 20 minutes into the stream. She doesn't stick around when I start streaming. I don't know why. That cat is just out. I don't know her deal. Anyway. And then next Monday, we'll be back here. We'll be back here playing more Fire Emblem. We are going... The hope is we won't have too much problems when we play through Black Market scheme to get the Vaja... I don't remember what's called. The Vaja... What is ball this... What's it called? The Vajra Mushti. Vajra Mushti. That's it. The hope is that we'll get that without too much complications. Although that level is going to be difficult, we'll find a way to manage. We'll do it. Let's see, what else will we do? Well, especially since we missed out on the Aegis Shield, we're gonna have to compensate for that. So let's hope. And then let's see, we'll do that, and maybe we'll have enough time to do one more battle. I don't know. That depends on how time-consuming that battle's going to be. I'm willing to bet the next Fire Emblem stream is just going to be that battle. That is going to be how long that battle's going to take me. But I don't know. Who knows? We'll find out next time. Anyway, that is it for the breakdown. With that, I hope you got... Well, yeah, a relic's a relic. Yeah, I mean, especially the Vajra Mushti is a really good relic, especially for being for brawlers. It's strong. It breaks people pretty easily, and that eviscerate skill it has is dangerous. So it's really worth having. Like I mentioned before when we first saw the quest, I really want to get the relic, but the quest is so tedious to do it for. So hopefully we get out unscathed, have no problems, and we get that weapon, and we just, as the skill from it goes, we just eviscerate everyone. That is our goal. But yeah, that's our breakdown. Ouch. So with that, thanks for everyone coming out. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream, and I will see you guys tomorrow for Whatever Game Tuesday. Goodbye.